About the 5, man. God. All right.
It's warm in here.
It is.
Golly.
I thought that, we got off to a great start offensively. I think at the first media timeout we were 4 for 4. But they were shooting the ball well, too. And, I was concerned with the 6 turnovers early. Called a timeout. Wasn't very pleased. And then I think somebody told me 17 of the next 21 possessions we got stops. We got a little too spread out early. Green's a great shooter, so I think we were a little too worried about him. We were giving up some gaps, driving. We got in the gaps, and we did a better job defending. I thought a big move in the first half was moving Andrew Carr to the 5. He came up in the ice, and they couldn't get around him, and that bottled the ball up. And our 5s were playing too low early. And so I thought that was a good adjustment for us, was playing him at the 5 in the first half. Obviously, we did a great job of sharing the ball on offense. Damari got us going, man. He shot the living crap out of it, and every time he shot it, I thought it was going in, and it was. And I thought he played a pretty good floor game for a guy that is hot like that. He didn't just go hunting at every possession. He's matured, in that area. Cam was really good off the dribble, and Andrew, I was really happy for him. Bench played well. Bobby played well. He was plus 14. At Louisville, guys, we won, and our bench was negative 23 or something like that, I think, plus minus. Tonight, Bobby was 14 by himself. And so I thought he played a good game. So, all in all, I was pleased. The 2 times we beat them last year, I think we had 22 turnovers. One game, 26 down there. We only had 12 tonight, which is a big number for us. Questions?
Coach, I know you just mentioned the word maturity, and that's something that Leonard Hamilton just brought up before you came in reference to a few of your players. Just how important is it to have, a player like Damari coming in and, as you said, not taking the 3 every time, taking the drive, taking the pass, and the Cam as well. Just both very mature performances.
They did. Damari got going early, and we did a good job of finding him. And Damari obviously has great size, so he can shoot it up over you. But he didn't just keep going. And he did get in foul trouble. We had to take him out. But he was doing a good job defensively, too, getting in those gaps. And then he was guarding Green some, too, because he's got length. Cam's just really good off the bounce. It's hard to guard him. It's a fine line with him when he gets to the basket off 2 feet. Does he shoot it or does he kick it out? I thought he had pretty good balance with that tonight. Maybe a couple times he could have kicked it out, but I think he drew fouls. He's become a very proficient free throw shooter pretty much, and he had a big night. I don't know. What do you have, 20, 23 it says here? 20. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I thought Cam did a good job and got inside their defense and played really well, and Andrew too. Andrew finished around the basket, and they're huge. They got big guys, and so I was really proud of the way he played too.
Could you talk a little bit about what you did? Tell the guys to kind of calm down the turnovers a little bit, because that was a big turning point in the game.
I don't know if I could say that. Slow down. I thought they had to sped up early. We were getting in there, but man, we were going so fast. It's an old John Wooden thing: be quick but don't hurry. And I think we slowed down, and then we just made better plays. We're not good playing. Want to play fast in transition, but you got to slow down in the half court. Especially Ty, because Ty's a blur, And then I thought we went through Coach Shea called a couple plays there. On one play, we moved guys around 3 or 4 times in this dice setup and I think we made 3 threes in a row, 3 straight possessions or something like that. It kind of got the game going, and they did a good job of executing. But I would say just slowing down and, doing what you can do and not trying to do things you can't do.
Steve, I thought a big moment in the game was with about 6 minutes to go in the first half. FSU had dwindled the lead down to 2.
Yeah.
You stuck Damari back in the lineup.
Yeah.
With his 2 fouls. You guys made a run there to close out the half. What did you tell Damari in terms of to play without fouling.
Play
down the
smart.
stretch?
Yeah.
And how big was that? for him?
I was big. That's what I'm talking about. When we put him in, we went to that line, that alignment offensively. We shallow cutted, Cam shallow cut. Ty came off the ball screen and made some great reads. And you know, you just tell him to play smart. You know, and we try to put him on somebody. Hope you put him on somebody he's not going to foul. You know, and but I've always done that. I don't believe in putting the guy down to the second half. You can lose the lead, and we needed him because he was playing well offensively. And so we told him that when he came out, you're going to go back in. We just have to figure it out. And we did it. When did we do it? We did it with him at Carolina, I think, too. Maybe it was one of those guys. We had him in and out a bunch early in the first half, offense, defense. I almost put him back in at the end of the half, but I didn't because I was a little afraid he might get one, you know. And I thought about fouling at the end of the first half. We had a foul, but there was enough time on the shot clock. I knew if we missed, we'd get a shot. I didn't want to give him the last shot, and then we went down and turned it over. But you just tell him to try to be smart and not get another foul.
I don't guess you very often allow 63% field goal shooting in a half and still outscore a team in the half.
Yeah.
What does that say about both your offense and the defense in the second?
I mean, offensively, we were at a high level the whole game. We did turn them over 17 times too, so sometimes that's a little those percentages can be a little skewed. I'd have to go back and watch. I thought for the most part, till the last 5 minutes, we were playing at a pretty high level, and then we relaxed again. We cannot do that, man. It's frustrating. I'm not happy about that, and now we ended up winning by 15. I'm pleased with that, but to really take the next step, in my opinion, to be the team that we want to be, we can't do that. We got to finish the game out, and after I called timeout and got mad, then we did. But I'll have to go back. But I'm sure a lot of it was, they got inside of us. When they didn't get inside of us, they struggled. When they did, they made baskets. I probably fouled too much, too. They got into double fouls here pretty quick in the second half.
Coach, you told me before the season that some of the guys on the team were doing a better job of controlling their emotions during the game, never high, never low. Is that something you've seen develop and grow throughout the season, guys like Cam and Amari?
Yeah, Cam's pretty steady. He was kind of an emotional roller coaster as a freshman, which you would expect. That's one thing I really like about Bobby. He's a pretty even-keeled player as a young guy who wasn't even here this summer. Davian's always going to be steady and Ty. I think Damari's done better with that. Just having fun playing, but staying within what we're trying to do and not, being too up and down. I believe in that. I think you just even keeled, and for the most part, I think we've, Andrew's like that. Andrew's a very steady player. Shoot, he had 22 and 4, and he just played really well, I thought. Anybody? All right. Thank you. Late night.